What did he say?
You serious?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Of course, I'm your favorite random man, future king of YouTube. Terrence was in this here building today. So, how you guys doing right quick? So, before we get started with today's video, guys, I'm gonna mention two things. First and foremost, thank you guys for the last my last review for Batman: The Caped Crusader. It got a lot of traction, over 1,000 views. I appreciate you guys. And some of the comments, thank you for the traction. I love you guys also very much. Secondly, I gracefully take that L about Alfred because I know Alfred was heavyset or chunka-wunga or bitchongus, so I didn't know about that. I thank people in the comments in that video for telling me that. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all. I really do. So now, let's get into this topic. What Bruce Timm said, as he said, Batman doesn't have any good villains or doesn't have good female villains. Now, to me, you may have a ground. Nah, you really don't. You really don't have a ground to stand on with that. I was trying to be a little defensive with his with his words, but no, he know what he meant. So for me, so the first time I actually heard about this from Vera Dark, I'm sorry if I'm butchering this man's name, John Del Aros. I'm sorry. Thinking Critical and Nightwing 01. So again, I shouldn't be surprised to what Bruce Timm said about Agent Harley Quinn. He said, "Wait," and I'm paraphrasing this. He said, "Wait till the bigot fanboys, not racists, bigot fanboys, see about Agent Harley Quinn." Because again, y'all can watch that video. I got the link to Overlord DVD. You can watch the whole thing on that too, on that particular video. And I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm like, man, but you work on the animated series. You help. Make some of Batman's known rogue gallery more known, more mainstream. Because again, I love villains like Mr. Freeze, Scarecrow, the Joker, Harley Quinn, Baby Doll, Lady Shiva. Geez, the list goes on. I can't think of all of them right now. You work on some of the known villains that brought them mainstream, and just to sit there and say he doesn't have any good villains? No, not at all. I really think no. And I really believe, I really believe that he's doing that for mostly controversy, so people can watch his show and see what he's talking about, to see and disagree. Where people like it or hate it, he wants people to watch the show. And I get it. If somebody says something controversial like that, look what Minnie Kaling did with Velma, and that backfired totally in her face. But I know what you're saying, but she got a season 2, but season 2 did just as bad as season 1, and all she did was attack the fans. Those when I defended She-Hulk on this channel, I flat out said, yes, I do love She-Hulk. I do love the things they got right with She-Hulk, but the one thing I hate the most was they attacked the fans. There was no need for you to attack the fans. And I feel like, prior to this recording, I did look at Rotten Tomatoes, double check the score, and it was at a 55, 56. If it's different, y'all let me know. So again, people are divided. Say, I really don't care for the critics because I feel like they bought them out, but it's the audience score that I do care for. I feel like that some of them will be honest and give a full reason why they hate it and why they like it. Not just for the shields to keep defending that junk. But the one thing that bothered me the most, besides the Harley Quinn, and I was like, man, I'm gonna give this show a chance. But after I watched the female, when I saw Penguin became a female, I was like, yeah, I'm not cool with that. Now I know what y'all thinking. Random Man. It's their product. Is their IP. It's known characters, but in the alternate universe. Okay, you're right. You're absolutely right. That is their stuff. It is a known IP, and people done many different variations of characters. But here's the thing: the story has to be good. That's what people are missing. Because when you make stuff like this, when these people, Hollywood, make this type of stuff, I'm not worried about the critics. The critics can tell you, oh, you need to watch this, you need to check this out, blah, blah, blah. But if it's not good to us, who you gotta sell it to, oh, please believe that if it's not good, people gonna voice their opinion. Because if this was good, I guarantee you this had a higher rating in the audience score at Rotten Tomatoes. But lo and behold, it is not. Now, as I say that, like I said, Bruce Timm and Paul Dini working on Super. Now again, Paul Dean is not working on this show. It's just Bruce Timm, but him and Paul Dean got there, made some great characters. Like Harley Quinn was made for the show. Baby Doll was made for the show. Roxy Rocket from the New Adventures of Batman and Robin, I hope I'm saying that name right, was made for the show. Red Claw made for the show. I can't remember if Lady Shiva always been in the books, but Lady Shiva I believe was in the show. But she probably was in the show. I might be wrong. But you had Talia al Ghul, characters like that. But this is what I'm saying, like I said, Baby Doll. Like, Baby Doll could have fit in that aesthetic of that time. She could have worked instead of gender bend Penguin. I think her story, because again, y'all remember the story. I can't remember the exact name of the episode, but y'all remember that story when Batman was messed up with what happened with Baby Doll. Because she had a rare disease that keeps her young, but she's like, I think she's like maybe 30 or in her 20s, I believe, and she was just stuck as a kid. I was like, wow. But that was that, because I didn't know that type of disease actually existed. Crazy. And I like to see how messed up Batman was with that messed me up. You had different guys like Roxy Rocket, if I remember right. She nearly still people in high-rise apartments. So I get it, like when I mentioned these characters, they may have to change their aesthetic, their characters around a little bit, but it could have worked. It could have been done. But you look at characters like Magpie. Now Magpie was on the Beware the Batman show when it came on the Cartoon Network, and I think Toonami as well. So I didn't know nothing about Magpie. I thought Magpie was just mainly made for Beware the Batman. Come to find out that she was in the comics, but she was really used in the comics. And that's the first time I heard about Magpie. Magpie would have definitely fit in that thing. Now, I know what you're saying, but Renderman, like you always say, like when they gender bend or race swap somebody, the character, like you got to keep what make the characters great.
That's a huge bitch.
Okay, so why is Penguin a debutante singing, and people like simping over her? That's not Penguin. Now, yes, I will admit she was ruthless in the show. I'll give that, but really. Not fitting with the boy. That's why I say it's not made for me. If you like it, that's cool. To each their own. But I do want to talk about this right quick. Now, keep staying on the another world, another universe type of thing. I'm a fan of that. I really am. But if the story ain't good, I'm not gonna like it. Now, if you play this thing in the 40s, I'm sorry, they say a 40s time period, you have to at least keep some type of realism with that. Like, I would defend Barbara to a certain degree, because to me, she did cause of hating men. To me, she did. But the reason I say it seems like it, because again, I haven't seen the whole show, so I don't really know how the rest of it goes. But to me, the one thing I did like when Harvey was just flat out disrespecting Barbara. Because men did that back in them times. Men disrespected women like that. They really did. So it's like, wow. Like, I got with that. I see why Barbara was having a hard time. Because Harvey didn't respect her. That scene right there, I didn't give myself time to talk about that. But that scene right there, that's one of my favorite scenes. Like I said, you got a little sass with Barbara. She just come off as being hateful towards men. So that's the one thing I got. Even though one of the Penguin sons flirted with her and she wasn't feeling that, I get it. No, she just wasn't feeling, but she just felt coming off kind of hating men. Again, like I said, it seems like that. I didn't watch the whole thing, so I can't really talk too much about it. But that one scene in particular, I genuinely enjoy. Like, I talk about Jim Gordon. Talk about him. I was like, man, if they would just say, hey, he's commissioner, and you have him show him rise up to become commissioner, or as he is commissioner, have people not respect him because of the color of their skin. Put some realism with that. That could make it work so much better than what you got doing now. I miss the days of when we get a new show or revamping of a show, when they about to change something, say, hey, y'all, we're going to do something a little bit different with this. So please bear with us. I guarantee you come off like that, a lot more people be a little bit more lukewarm to it, and then they're like, okay, let's see what you got. I really believe it would have worked like that, but since he didn't do it like that, Yeah, because I really believe he's more so being controversial with his stuff. Because a lot more people are hate watching it now. And the problem with being controversial with stuff like that, it can either work for you, or it can, or like I said before, it can backfire you tremendously bad. I just want to I'm gonna say this right quick. If you like the show, you like the show. I'm not mad if you like the show. Normally on this channel, I tell y'all, if it's good, go watch it. If it's bad, watch it for yourself. Tell me what you think. I do people like that. I don't want to tell you not to go watch the show. I'm here to give you my thoughts, whether you agree or whether you disagree with me. It's totally up to you, and that's fine. Just be respectful. That's all I ask. That is all I ask. But I'm gonna say this too. Then we get ready to wrap this up. Now, as I said, I like the scene with Barbara, but I also like that Batman. I love the design of Batman. I think some of the fight scenes in there is good, even with the Penguin. I do enjoy some of that. You know, I don't like it that much. The car chasing scene was good. The animation was good in certain spots. I like it. But the one thing I want to say is this: like, I know y'all seen the clips of Harley Quinn kissing Montoya. Like, again, because back then that was shunned upon as well. That was very shunned upon on. But you, like, since Montoya is a police officer, you could have her be like, "Hey, I gotta stop this because I gotta worry about my career." Not have like, if you want to do it, tell it right. You put it in that story frame, tell it right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to go somewhere out there in that time period, do it right. That's all I'm saying. Because this gender bending and racial stuff, not I'm saying right now, it's not working. It's not making no money for Hollywood, and fans hate it. That's all I'm saying. But I'm gonna wrap up with this. That's all I feel about that. But I'm gonna wrap up with this, guys. So, again, because of the views and the traction I got off of that review for Batman the Caped Crusader, I got a challenge for y'all. Because right now, as I said before, I really don't care. I'm just talking about this, what Bruce Timm said. So if this video gets over 1,000 views, I will watch episode 2 to episode 10 of the first season of the Caped Crusader. I will watch it and I will give you my full review, my full honest God opinion, because a lot of things I'm hearing is like Batman's not in most of these episodes. It's like he takes a back seat. Again, I can't really speak on that because I haven't seen it in its entirety. So, but if this gets over 1,000 views, I will watch it. I will give you a full review in its entirety. Because my friend Sonic SB said he liked the show, and he's a good friend. I trust his opinion. So we're gonna leave it off at that, guys. So I hope you like, share, subscribe, come to Random Side. We do have those cookies. Hashtag me Coria's Kitchen. And please, I'm gonna say it one more time. Please, you guys stay random. I'll see you on the next video.